Welcome to another segment of SII Motivational Minutes with your host, Dwight Lee. And on this segment, we're going to talk about the principle of what I am saying I am too. And we're going to talk about it in terms of career path or if you're an entrepreneur, business wise. Okay, so we know the principle, and a principle is something that works for all people in all places at all times. It's bias. It's blind. It doesn't know you from Adam or Tommy or Thomas or Grant. So we need to become aware, and we need to step aside and become the observer and just look at what we're thinking, what we're believing, and what we're expecting. And, tap into our inner conversation, because it's these inner stories that's playing in the background that's giving us our results and our outcomes and our symptoms. So we're talking about on your career path, or if you're in entrepreneurship or you're a business owner, what are you saying I am to? Like, are you complaining that there aren't any clients? Or, are you complaining that, your clients have bad attitudes, or they're wanting more than they're paying for, so on and so forth? Here's what I recommend. Serve everyone in the spirit of excellence. Go the extra mile and leave them with the impression of increase. If you decide to take on the client, serve that client like that one client is paying you $1 million. And it might sound stupid right now, but I promise you, if you persist in this, your business is going to flourish. It's going to thrive. Even if you're doing well now, there's always another gear you can hit. So what are you saying I am to in terms of career path, entrepreneurship, and business ownership? If you're in a job that you don't necessarily like right now, and it takes everything in you just to walk in there, and as soon as you cross the threshold, you're ready to walk out the door, perfect your attitude. Okay? Begin to see yourself as a business partner, and that you're not an employee of that company. This little pivot, this little shift makes all the difference in the world, and it will literally change your life. So begin to see yourself as a business partner, and you are now offering your services to that employer, that company, and they're going to compensate you. Now, when you go in there with a good attitude. You show appreciation, thanksgiving, and gratefulness for having that job. And if you want another job, go ahead and put your resume out there. But while you're on that job, every day when you go in there, you apply yourself. You do every task as if it was unto yourself, as if it was your business, as if you were doing it to your God or to the universe. When you do this, brace yourself. Things are going to change positively. Now all of a sudden you're going to be perceived different. Now all of a sudden maybe a supervisor or a manager is going to say, hey, something's changed about you. What's up with you? You just ignore it, silently, pat yourself on the back for doing a good job, and you just keep doing it. Then eventually they're going to come to you and they're going to say, hey, we have this position opening. Are you interested? Or we have a position at a different location. I think you should apply for it. See, when they come to you and they recommend something for you, it's a sure lock. You're going to get it, because they observe something different and they see you different. And now it's time for expansion. Now, if you accept that position, that new position, you go in there and you continue to do the same thing. And I'm telling you, 3 months, 6 months, you'll have multiple promotions or pay increases. That's just the way it is. There's a spiritual law of compensation. There's a natural law of compensation. And law is law. Works for everyone. It's in operation at all times. We've been live on SII Motivational Minutes with your host, Dwight Lee. And we've been talking about what I'm saying I am too on the career path, entrepreneurship, and business ownership. Thank you.